Good Monday afternoon. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team meteorologist Keely Chalmers with a look at your forecast as we are tracking that strong spring storm. We've been talking about it for days now, probably for the last week, and it is finally moving in. We are certainly seeing showers across many areas of Colorado and increasing clouds here in the metro area as well. The big impact with this storm will be tomorrow. We're going to be waking up around 6-7 o'clock to some showers. We have several waves of energy with this deep area of low pressure. It's actually a cutoff low, so it's going to be slow to move just to the south of Colorado, really moving across New Mexico. And as it does, it is going to circulate a lot of moisture. This is a super soaker of a storm as it moves through. We're already starting to see those showers down across southern Colorado. For us here in the metro area, just increasing clouds right now as we take a look from out over Golden, Lookout Mountain. You can see those clouds, 67 degrees. So this is our high for the day. Those increasing clouds will start to cool us off a little bit later than I initially thought. I was thinking we would start cooling down probably in the low to mid 60s by this time, but a little bit slow. Those clouds slow to increase. Current temperatures were in the 60s and even some 70s up in the northeast corner of the state. 72 in Sterling, 72 in Ray. Already the cooling off though down across the southern plains. 50s in Pueblo, Lamar, and Trinidad, and we're looking at 30s, 40s, and 50s up in the mountains. So again, clouds increasing. We've reached our high. Those winds are going to be picking up as well. Those winds are going to gust again very strong, up to about 40 miles per hour. Taking a live look at our radar, we're seeing those showers move in, some thunderstorm activity as well. As you can see, that moisture being circulated from the south, moving to the north. Still dry here in the metro area, but strong showers down south, Palmer Divide south along I-25. Thunderstorm activity as well. As we zoom out, all the result of that area of low pressure, you can see centered right there on the four corners, and you can see it just rotating that moisture. One wave moving through right now. We'll get a little bit of a break tonight before round number 2 moves in tomorrow morning. And as that system moves east across New Mexico, it's going to be able to grab that moisture from the Gulf, and that is what is going to give us that soaker of a storm tomorrow. So there's that area below pressure. You can see it moving across New Mexico as it does tomorrow, and that is what's going to rotate that moisture into our area. Futurecast, again, a lot of color on this Futurecast map. This is this afternoon, and as we head into the evening hours, again, not too much activity along the I-25 corridor, but certainly Colorado Springs south along I-25. Up in the high country, the I-70 corridor through the mountains is going to start to see that winter weather. Already starting to see that winter weather in the mountains, but really start to see that winter driving if you're heading up in the mountains starting tonight. That will continue overnight into tomorrow morning. A little bit of a break, though, as I said, overnight, and that does include the I-70 corridor. But as we head into tomorrow morning, we're looking at that rain continuing and returning to the metro area. Snow to the mountains, front range mountains. We're going to get a decent amount of snow, no question, over the next, I'd say, 24, 48 hours. Heavy rains moving up from the south. This is 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We are looking at precipitation up and down the I-25 corridor. Strong rain, heavier rain showers. Palmer Divide south starts as rain. Now that cold air is going to filter in, and that will transition to snow south of the Palmer Divide. So we could get a little bit of slushy snow, kind of a rain-snow mix down south along I-25. Certainly snow in the high country, wet, heavy snow in the foothills. That could potentially bring down some of those branches, snap some of those branches, and we could look at the potential for some power outages by tomorrow afternoon. We're going to get some decent snow in the high country. I mean, we're looking about 8 to 12 inches above 7,000, 8,000 feet on Tuesday, and about 1 to 2 inches of rain along the I-25 corridor. So again, it is going to be, as we talked about, moisture packed with the system moving through. This is tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Continued snow in the high country, continued winter-like driving up along I-70 at the passes. And again, Palmer Divide south along Colorado Springs expects some slushy snow, kind of a rain-snow mix. And that kind of clears out basically by Wednesday morning. A little bit early to move in. Didn't think it was going to move in until about probably about the afternoon. Yesterday it looked like it was going to move in after about noon. Now it's looking like, again, yep, we're waking up to rain at 7 o'clock, snow up in the mountains, and then Wednesday for the most part, apart from some just scattered showers through the late morning hours into about noon, we're looking mainly dry, and that big rain event moving off to the east. So here in the metro area, models differing a little bit. I'm thinking 1 to 2 inches along the I-25 corridor of rain with this system moving through, and snow up in the high country. We do have winter storm. Ooh, I want to take this back just a little bit. We do have winter weather advisories and a winter storm warning down south. Winter storm warning includes El Paso, Saguache counties, where we could get 14 to 32 inches of snow, and down across the southern mountains we're looking at 4 to 10 inches of snow. So winter weather advisory above about 9,500 feet. And for the Front Range mountains, we're looking at about 1 to 2 feet of snow above pass level, so above about 10,000 feet. And below that, again, 7,000, 8,000 feet, could get a good 8 to 12 inches of snow. So take a look at some of the snow totals potential we could get. Of course, here in the metro, we're not expecting any snow, rain, but even Castle Rock, as we talk about south of the metro area, could get about 2 to 6 inches of that slushy snow. Evergreen 4 to 10, Netherlands 6 to 12, Estes Park 1 to 5. And again, up there at the pass levels, Eisenhower Johnson tunnels, we're looking at 1 to 2 feet of snow as that storm moves in. So for tomorrow, because of the rain, a lot of rain and not a ton of time, we're not expecting any flash flooding as a result of that, like we're seeing to the south in New Mexico and in Texas, but could see some certainly standing water at those lower elevations or those low-lying areas. Could see some street flooding. So that's something we'll be looking at. And in the foothills, one of our concerns, of course, will be rock slides, especially in the burn areas, some landslides. We'll keep track of that as well as this rain moves through. So we are calling it a weather impact alert for tomorrow, again, because of that 1 to 2 inches of rain, heavy mountain snow, 52 degrees. So it is going to be chilly, a little breezy as well. So breaking down the impacts for tomorrow, again, lots of rain starting in the morning, picking up midday, continuing strong rain, heavy rain as we head into the evening hours. 1 to 2 inches, localized street flooding, rock slides and mudslides are possible. And then snow, really impactful snow up in the high country, 1 to 2 feet, 1 to 3 feet even possible above pass level. But again, Eisenhower Johnson Tunnel, I-70 through the passes. I mean, we're talking about 1 to 2 feet of snow, so expect winter-like and difficult driving conditions, even in the foothills. 6 to 12 inches of snow, and the concern really there will be those branches, the tree branches getting weighted down by that heavy snow breaking and causing power outages. So that's certainly something to be aware of. Temperatures are going to be not too cold, but much cooler than normal. Our normal high for this time of the year is about 66 degrees. We're going to top out in the low 50s. So certainly going to be chilly, especially overnight as those temperatures drop down into the 30s, both Tuesday night and Wednesday night. So again, that is something we will be watching. If you can get a chance before the snow arrives in the foothills and the mountains, go out and shake those trees, especially in the foothills where we get that wet, really heavy snow falling in the forecast for tomorrow. So today, not too impactful by any means, with just a chance for some afternoon showers and storms, rumble of thunder. Tomorrow, that's the impactful day where we really get that rain moving in and heavy mountain snow, and then possibly some lingering showers early Wednesday, and then we dry out. 56 on Wednesday. We're back in the 70s on Thursday. As we head into the weekend, we're warming up back in the mid 70s, upper 70s by Saturday, and we're looking at a high of 80 degrees by Sunday. That is a quick look at your weather on this Monday afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us here on 9 News Plus. Stay tuned to 9 News Plus and the 9 News Family Networks. We will keep you updated on this storm.